Okay, ready, go. Okay, ready, go. In the backswing, this posture, your pelvis is sliding away while your body is still here. So basically you're sliding the pelvis to the right instead of using the whole body, moving the whole body. And then as you can see, your right arm is way behind your body here. And as you come down, if you look at the motion of the club head in the downswing, the club head is going high up here. Yeah?
Okay, yep.
So what happens is you have uncocking early. You're letting the club go away from your body early on. Okay. So essentially what you do is keeping the hands here, your pelvis is slightly slide this way here. From here, you try to just push the club and try to hit the ball here. And then from this position, while your body is moving this way, you try to let it go like this. So on one hand, your body is moving that way, you try to swing through. That's why the impact is not that consistent. Okay. You have to complete the shift motion early, and then just mainly work on the rotation motion. But from here, this position, while your body is moving this way, you try to hit at the same time. So two different motions are happening at the same time. Okay. So we do have a lower body shift and then upper body turn, but it's called the shun rhythm, shift turn rhythm. So shift first and then turn.
Shift, then turn.
Yeah. So you don't mix those together. Then as it's rotating, if you shift at the same time quite a bit, then the motion becomes unstable. It's hard to aim that. So go here and then have a good recentering already done, and then let it go. Okay. But here, so from this position, as the club moves, your body is moving at the same time. So by the time you are here, you have chicken wing posture here because you are letting the club go away from your body early. So what we need here is when you shift this way, it's not pelvis slide like this, but rather whole body. The upper body has to go with it and then come back in time. It's called recentering. So shift away and then recenter. Okay? And then your right arm is low and then going backward too much, but you have to lift it up a little bit. And then let the club go a bit more. So you're rushing down. So because you're rushing, everything becomes arm driven here. So from this position, yeah. So your lower body is really passive, and everything is just arm driven. That's probably why you have the elbow problem. So you have a crossover alignment because the hands are low here. Yeah. You cannot go any further, and the club head keeps going.
So you have the hands higher?
Yeah, and the drop the club head more backward. Yeah. And then as you start the downswing, you see your body, you are letting the club go and your body is already opening at the same time. This opening motion, you're opening the chest too early, and then you are pushing the club away from your body. So if the sequence is right, what should happen is by using the body turn the body and then throw the arms here.
So starting with the lower body?
Body starts to turn, and then you have to throw the arms instead of
forcing them.
You're using your arms and try to move the club away from your body. At the same time, your body is moving, opening, and shifting at the same time. Okay. So that's why it's hard to time everything. And your impact is really inconsistent at the moment. So let's start with the so-called shun dance. So fold your arms, and then lean forward, and then try to shift both ways repeatedly. No need to turn, just a shift, and then shift left, shift right, left, right, and then now let's do this continuously. So here, what you're doing is you shift and then lower your body, and then reach this position, and then reach this position. That low position is not the goal. The goal is you have keep moving back and forth actively here. Here, shift, and then slightly turn the body, and then shift this way, and then turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn. Yeah. And now, in doing this, one thing you have to be careful is that if your upper spine is leaning like this, and you have a problem. So instead of leaning this way, you have to actually lean the opposite way, and then shift the pelvis enough. No, you're still leaning that way. The upper body has to go in opposite direction, reverse pivot. So, and then this side is straight, okay? So it looks like a K here.
Okay.
And then shift to this side. As you turn, again, the same thing here. This should happen. So you're leaning slightly backward, and then you have the good support from this side. Okay. Shift to the right, and turn around, and then turn. But in doing this, if you weave your body like this, then the upper body is moving too much. Upper body is just turning about the axis. Yeah, the upper body is turning about the axis here, and then your lower body will guide it. So let's dance with me. So try to match my tempo. Left, right, left. No. Not doing this. Your goal is not to go down here, but rather turn and then push up. So here, just to try to develop the rhythm here. Left side, left, right, left, right. Use the steps, small steps. Here, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So watch this. So you are leaning further here, right? And as you shift, the upper body is mainly turning about the spine axis like this. Okay? And then turn this way, turn this way, turn this way. But it's not intentional turn with the shoulders. It's that the turn has to come from the lower body. Relax here. By turning the lower body, the upper body is automatically turning together. By turning the pelvis, the upper body is turning. Okay. And shift, and then turn your pelvis, then this turns. So now, keep the arms down. And then again, you have to develop rhythm here. So left, right, left, right, left, right. Throw the arms, throw the hands there, throw the hands, throw the hands, throw the hands, throw the hands. You're just spinning. You have to shift and go. Okay, let's do this. So here, there's a switch up here. Okay. Another switch here. So by turning, and you're reaching out to the switch. Touch, 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 touch. So in order to touch, what you have to do is, if you are turning this way, then you have to use the left leg, and then push the ground and then reach out, right? The right side, push and reach out. Yeah, again. Okay. And then, as you move, you can lower the body slightly and then reach out. Lower the body and then reach out. Yeah, now this is the dance, okay? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left, right. And instead of just doing this, swing the arms, yeah. And then also, when you try to reach out, it's not about this motion, but rather the arm is here. Push the leg and reach. Yeah, and then this side, the same thing. Push the leg, push the leg, push the leg. Yeah, again. So left, right, left, right, left, right. Swing the arms, swing the arms, swing the arms, but push the leg, push the leg, push the leg, push the ground with the leg. Up, right hip up, left hip up, right hip up, left hip up. So this is the pattern. Now let's go to here. Here you have again a switch, although you are not really touching, but you have an imaginary switch here. Yes. Yep. Now this is the right timing of the leg action. Okay. When you push the ground with the leg, with that the hip moves up and slides backward. With that you are turning the pelvis by using the leg action, and with that your upper body turning. Yes. Now put the arms down. Let's go about this side here. Left, right, left, right. Push the leg, push the ground with the leg. Push, right push, left push, right push, left push. Yes. Now your legs are a lot more active.
Yeah.
And also your upper body is not leaning out,
Okay.
but rather you keep your body in this space here. So the lower body can be really active, but the head does not move that much. Okay. So if the spine axis moves like this, that this is really sway motion. And then it makes the system really unstable. But if you go this way here, this way, here, although your pelvis is moving quite a bit, your head is not moving that much. Yeah, so you are within this space, right? Again. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. And then arms. The arms can be just, you are swinging the arms by using the body motion. Okay? Swing, 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 swing. And then now reach out. Yep. Yep. That's it. Very good. Now you're developing the motion pattern. So let me record this. So start from this one, then arms down, and then finally reach up. Okay. I'll give you the cue. So do it continuously. Okay, ready, go. Left, right, left, right. Use the legs actively. The arms down. Swing, swing, swing. Now reach out. Swing, swing. Okay. So now let's see. Now this leg, this leg, this leg. Push, push, push. But here, the arms are kind of awkward here. Yeah. You are not relaxing here. This is a bit better here. And as you do the reach out motion, instead of just bring it down and then reach out, rather try to swing the arms up, swing the arms up, swing the arms. This swing motion has to come from the lower body. Okay. So you are using the legs to promote this arm swing. Okay, again, so from here, swing and touch, swing and reach out, 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 swing and reach out. Yes, exactly. So what actually happens in this process is from this position, when you go this way, you are already shifting the body, and then your left knee is bent slightly. Using this by pushing the ground, and you are swinging like this. This is naturally happening.
Okay.
So as you swing back and forth, you are shifting to the opposite side while lowering the body slightly, and then push and then turn, push and turn. So this is the key. This is the so-called the shun rhythm, shift-turn rhythm. So when you take steps, then it'll be a bit easier. So then it can be a step-turn rhythm. So step, 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 step. So by taking a step, you have to put the 100% of the force on each side, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as you do this, let's add more vertical motion here. So let's exaggerate it a little bit more. So in order to have a good push, then you have to first lower the body. So up, 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 up. So you're using the arms. I'm intentionally lifting this. By using the lower body, you're swinging and then let the arms go. Let the arms go instead of lifting it up, lifting it up. Okay? So the arm motion has to come from the body turn. So just to pay attention to the lower body motion. And with that, you will be able to throw the arms, throw the arms, throw the arms, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just to swing the arms, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah. Yes. Now, let me record this. So it is really important to have the vertical rhythm. Okay? That will allow you to use the legs more actively. Okay. When you have an active leg action, the timing is controlled by the leg action, so you cannot rush. Okay, the same thing, but a bit exaggerated the up and down motion. Swing, 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 right, left, right, left, right, left. Very good. This is the previous one. It's more horizontal, not much vertical motion here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a.
Yeah, it looks like it's just kind of turning. Lazy turn. Lazy reach for the switch.
So when the lower body is not that active, then you have to lift your arms.
Yeah.
But now, when you have a really active leg action,
Yeah.
you see,
And the arm.
everything is flowing a lot better. So in order to push the ground hard and then move the hip up, you have to lower the hip before that, right? So you have to let the knee flex and then extend. Yeah. So this motion is important. And then the accent is on the push action, not the lowering action. The lowering should be done automatically,
Yeah.
not intentionally.
The kind of explosion.
Yeah, so the accent is up, 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 up. So then when you know that you have to push, then automatically before that you lower your body by instinct, right?
You just feel it in the rhythm.
So intentionally, instead of intentionally lowering the body, intentionally squatting, you should drop and then push, drop and push, drop and push. Yeah. And then when you do this continuously, when you do this continuously, then you have to prepare for the next one a bit earlier. So what happens is, so as you go here, push, okay? So here's a reach out, and then with that, you are slightly moving backward. Yeah, and then here, and then moving backward, let it go like this. So it's called the shift away and the recenter. Shift away and the recenter. Okay, so recentering has to be done as part of this motion here. Yep. Now, so swing the arms around. Swing the arms around, and then you have to feel that you are turning the body using the legs. Swing around, swing around, swing around, swing around, swing around, yes. So the key is, using the lower body, you are turning the upper body.
Not just up and down, but around.
So by using the legs, when you try to, so the upper body is mainly, the chest and above are mainly rotating,
Okay.
and then your lower body is supporting that, and then also shift first, and then let the, by using these muscles, let the upper body turn. But then, so the bottom line is your lower body really have to support and then allow this active rotation. Imagine you're having a basketball shot. Instead of like this, your upper body tries to do something, but if your lower body is not really supporting, you have a problem. Or at least you can have really secure lower body and then just use the arm. This may be possible. But if you use the lower body, then the arm here, the lower body starts everything. And then you're adding your arm motion there. The same thing. Right? So the lower body starts everything. So that's the ideal situation. Or imagine you are pushing something hard. Pushing something hard. If it's heavy, then you are not really pushing it with your arms, but rather keep the arm here, and then you're actually using the legs and then try to push, right? Again, the main thing is coming from the legs.
Right.
That's why you have to activate the legs. So now you can dance. This is good. Now, one thing you can do also at home is the kettlebell swing here. Again, you have to feel the motion pattern, and the key is a push up, push up. So here, push up, push up, push up, push up, push up, instead of pulling it down, okay? So by pushing the ground with the leg, and then you also turn. Yeah. And then at the transition, wait until the gravity takes over. So give it more time here. So go up, and enough time, and then let it go. Enough time, and then let it go, instead of rushing, okay? So you have a mature transition both ways. I keep the palms forward. Keep the palms forward. Yeah. Swing, 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 swing. Yeah. So again, there's nothing that you need to pull, right? It's just a push out, push out. The same idea. With that, the reach out dance, your swing pattern changed, the motion pattern changed quite a bit. So that really works for you. Okay?
Yeah, we needed that to...
Now, let's go to the rope swing. You are swinging the rope back and forth continuously. In doing this, we have two main purposes. One is to develop consistent swing plane, both ways. And another one is wait until the rope goes around your body here. So you have to have enough time, but mature transition. And then let it go, wait, and then let it go, wait, and let it go. So it looks like this. Swing, swing, swing. And in doing this, instead of trying to manipulate the rope with your arms, just to give enough speed to the rope, then the rope will automatically go around your body. Okay? So swing back and forth. In the backswing, make the rope a bit faster. And then, yeah, swing, and then, so feel the motion of the end of the rope. The key is the motion of the end of the rope. And then, is your swing plane consistent? Both ways? You start using your arms more.
We tried controlling the swing plane.
Yeah. But that has to come from natural motion of the body. Just comfortably turn around. Bring the hands a bit higher in the backswing. No. Your hand goes higher in the downswing. But downswing is okay. In the backswing, try to keep it a bit higher and then let it go, higher and let it go. And then put emphasis in the backswing, not the downswing. Try to have more active backswing. And then up and down, a bit of a vertical rhythm. Don't ever keep your legs just straight all the time, okay? But rather, you should have a little bit of flexion here and then flexion here instead of. Now, make the rope a lot faster. So see how it goes both ways. Keep it long. So hold it at the end. Yep. Swing faster both ways. So when the rope goes to your neck, then it's too high. So
Too high.
yeah. So go to the top of backswing. So here, the rope will cross here, and then it has to end up somewhere here, under the armpit. The same thing, both ways. So keep it here and here. And you have tendency of still a flat backswing. So when it goes flat here, flat, and then it spirals up, the rope goes, gives you a spiral motion, then that's why it goes to the neck here. If you go too low. So if you increase the stiffness here, so make it a bit stiffer, then it will simply just come directly to this position. But currently you are guiding it low here, and there is a swinging up and then going to this position here.
So, head height?
Yeah, and then straight to this position, instead of going flat and then try to bring it up. And then have rhythmic motion. Feel the rhythm as you do this. Swing back and forth. Swing. Feel the rhythm. More than anything, feel the rhythm. Yeah, dance. You're getting becoming a better dancer now. Swing. Yeah.
Yeah, my hands are so much higher.
And then your lower body is a lot more active now.
Yep.
And then, so in doing this, one thing, instead of whip motion, so a snappy motion here, try to connect everything. Make a one continuous motion here. So when you have a transition, instead of whip and the weight and then whip and whip in this motion, rather swing, let it go. So this motion is coming from the body. If you use your arms a lot, then it becomes snappy. Okay? So use the body turn and then guide it, body turn and guide it. So make it overall continuous, but still keep the motion reasonably fast. Yep. Swing. Make it continuous. Swing, swing. Oh, it's getting flatter in the backswing. In the backswing, it's getting flatter. And also one thing I see is that the downswing plane is outward here. You're dropping the hands early here, and then the hands are going outward. So take a look at this. So the backswing is getting flatter. And then now you start to bring the hands down and out. Hand motion plane is down and out. Mm-hmm. Now here's the problem. The reason why you do that is because in your downswing, in your image, the downswing is just from here to where the ball is. So you just want to swing here and then see what happens after that. Mm-hmm. But instead, in your image, the downswing should be from here to here. You have to move the hands and then club or the rope from here to here. Okay, so you have to expand this side a bit more, so that the end of the rope just passes through where the ball is. But your goal is not from here to here, but rather from here to here. This is your downswing motion. Then, if this starts with this downward motion, then it's hard to bring it here. It has to go out because you already dropped it here and it will go out. But if your goal is to bring the hands to this position, okay, as a part of the downswing, then you have to go straight to this position instead of drop and go out. So again, in your image, you're starting from here, and then your target position is this one here. Okay? So from here to here, you just find the best path to reach this position. Now, I'll stay on the left side of target, and you have to swing the rope to me. Yes. Swing to me, yes. This is what you need. Yes. So using the combination of the body motion and the arm motion, or the hand motion, you have to deliver the rope to me, not outward, right? Yes, swing. In order more. Yep. Yes. So in order to guide the swing plane toward me on the left side, then you cannot drop here early, right? You have to come this way here. This will also fix the problem you have at the beginning of the downswing, letting the clevet go too far out. Okay. Because if in your image, the whole downswing is just from here to here, you try to put a lot of effort, then you tend to put the effort early, too early. Mm-hmm. Then you let the clevet go away. But if you're in your image from here to here, this is the downswing, then you will adjust where you put the maximum effort, and then you will have less of moving the head away, rather keep it closer to the body so that you can reach this position here. So it will overall change the shape of the clevet pad. If you put too much effort early on, clevet goes away. But your goal is to turn and then bring the hands here. Okay?
So think about it.
Then you cannot really throw the clevet out.
Where you're standing left of the line.
So if you expand the backswing, the downswing, then it's easier to overall reshape the clevet pad. But the bottom line is, if the clevet moves away from your body early, then you lose the clevet speed, and also at impact you have to have this chicken wing because it went out away from your body. You have to pull it in, otherwise it will hit the ground really bad. Mm-hmm. But if you keep it close to your body and then try to reach to this position, the shape changes, and then at the impact, your arms will be more extended. So in your image, your target position is here, not where the ball is. But you guide the end of the rope is through where the ball
Passes
is.
through,
Yeah. So this is a point you pass through. This is not the destination. In order to shape the downswing motion, you have to set the target more beyond the impact point. It's the same direction control. When you do the direction control, you have to guide the club head along the direction you want. But if you are too focused on from here to impact here, you don't know what will happen after that. Because it's just simply the end of this motion here. And then, you are trying to bring the club head to this point here. But in terms of direction, it can be off the direction that you want, right? But if you have a bigger motion here, from here to here, if you consider the whole thing, that if this is not aligned properly, then you will see that you will know that the swing plane is outward or inward or squared easily. Mm-hmm. So try to expand your view of downswing from here to about this position here. So your goal is to bring the hands to this position. Do not let the club head go out. So bring it down to this position. Then it will solve the casting problem. Okay. So again, guide the rope with your hands nicely. Swing through, swing through, swing through, swing through. This motion alone, you look like a single handicap player. So the reason why you still have a 15 handicap is because the timing of all these body motions are not right. You're not engaging your lower body enough. So it's fairly upper body driven, and also timing was really bad. Yeah. So, but now, by activating the lower body, certainly the rhythm is a lot better. Mm-hmm. So the whole thing is dictated by the leg action here. Yeah. And then throw. Right? So let me record from here. So rope swing, and then pay attention to motion of the end of the rope. And then again, in your imagery, the target position is way beyond the impact point. And with that, shape the whole downswing with that perspective, okay? All right, ready, go. Swing, swing, swing. Now I'm moving to the left side, so guide it this way, change the direction. Swing, 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 swing. Okay. So now, in order to adjust the direction, you have to adjust the backswing. Okay. If you do exactly the same thing in the backswing, it's hard to change the direction. So if you want to change the direction overall this way, more inward, then your backswing should go more this way instead of going this way. Okay. So if you gradually want to change the direction to a more inward direction, then here, and then let it go here, and then let it go instead of go here, and then try to do something. Okay. So this is when you have a global perspective of the swing plane and the target direction, you want to adjust the direction of the swing plane, then you have to make global changes. Mm-hmm. Particularly in the backswing, you have to guide the rope in the right direction so that you don't have any problem in the downswing. So again, and then so when you want to bring the rope a bit, along a steeper plane, then instead of lifting the hands this way, try to bring the right shoulder higher. Okay. Right shoulder higher. Yeah. Then you can still keep the hands at the same position pretty much, and then try to bring the right shoulder a bit higher, and then turn this way, bring here, and then turn this way. So in the backswing, try not to move the head this way. So instead of going this position, try to go more this way. So reverse pivot posture. Lean this way, actually. So at the backswing, try to lean this way. Then you cannot bring the hands backward too much. Yeah. So if you have a reverse pivot posture, it'll adjust the pad in the backswing. Reverse pivot, reverse pivot. Yes. Yes. Yes, now you can turn inward quite a bit. That means that helps. Yeah. So when you feel you are swinging outward too much and the ball keeps going to the right, then you can assume this reverse pivot posture and then bring this inward a bit more. Then you can adjust that. So this is something you have to constantly work on. Mm-hmm. Okay? But unless you change the backswing, you will not be able to change the downswing. That's a simple truth. Yeah. So if you want to guide the rope properly in the downswing, then you have to make the necessary adjustments in the backswing, right? So yeah, the rope swing is now a lot better.
Feels better.
You are a very different person now.
I feel like a very different person.
So then let's go to the orange whip here.
Ooh, I have one of these.
This is a mid-sized one. Yeah. This is good. And then it's fairly balanced here, unlike some other products. Mm-hmm. This is actually better. Yeah. Those that have the center of mass more toward the end is too heavy on the end. So it'll dictate your swing. So this is actually better. Mm-hmm. And then as you swing this back and forth, so imagine that you are just swinging a rope here. So you have the image that the rope is going around your body here. Okay. So at the end, give enough time here, no rush.
Same as like
okay? Yeah. So wait until the rope goes around your body and start the downswing. But still, you have the same body action. Push, push here, swing back and forth. And again, your target position is here, not there in the downswing. Yeah. Here, I see two different things. One, on the way down, you try to use your arms. But remember, good body, turn, and then use the body and then let it go. And you can let the second one, you can let the head go a bit more down here. Do not stop it and let it go all the way. Okay. Using the momentum here, during the backswing, using the momentum, let it go all the way. And then minimize the bending of the whip here. Mm-hmm. If it bends a lot, that means it's going down and then you try to force it this way. Okay. But if you let it go all the way, then you will have less bending, right? So minimize the bending at the top. Okay? And on the way down, try to use the body turn to throw the whip. The body is opening too early. So when you start the downswing, keep the body closed. So you're back toward the target, right? From here, no need to do this. No need to go this. This is your signature move, the problematic move. Okay. Because you try to go early here. But instead, all you do is actually lowering this side, remember? And then push and then throw. Okay. If it goes too early like this, then your lower body cannot help that motion. And instead of the feel of this way here, no, just let it go. So here's a highway here, but if you go like this, then you are detour. You have detour. Go down and then try to do something. Mm-hmm. That's why your swing plane becomes outward. Okay, again, move the right shoulder a bit higher in the backswing, and then you should be able to guide the head this way, slightly inward. And also remember, on the way down, we have to do the recentering a bit earlier. So go up here and then slight recentering, and then push and then turn. Instead of go here, finish this motion, and then you have shift and the turn at the same time. Rather, shift away and then recenter during the backswing. So here, shift away and then recenter during the backswing, and then let it go. Okay? Still, this is arm motion here. So let's practice this. Fold your arms. So from this position, when you do the backswing, you shift away, and as you turn, you have to come back here.
Okay.
It's a recentering. So by using the right leg actively, push and then return, shift away in the recenter, shift away in the recenter. You are pushing the body upward too much, but upward, and so you have to push the ground down and outward. So lower this side here, and then as you push down and outward, then push will bring your body backward. No. You're down here and then going up too much here. Instead, push, and then you have to introduce this motion as a result of that push. Yeah. So what happens is you have active shift away and the push and then come back.
Okay.
So again, shift away and then come back. Shift away and then come back. Shift away in the recenter. Shift away in the recenter. Shift away in the recenter. As you turn your body, as you have an active push and then turn, and then moving slightly back here. So the recentering motion should be done before you start the downswing. But because you stay here and then shifting and then turning at the same time, that's why you cannot use the lower body to promote the good motion here. Happy Gilmore. Let it go. Okay, you have to start the downswing with the body closed to the target. So the back toward the target. From here, in one motion, let it go. So in order to turn, you have to first shift toward the target and then turn here. You don't mix shift and turn at the same time. Okay? Have a good wind up, keep your back toward the target. So the bottom line is that when you swing, when you turn your upper body, that has to be supported by the lower body. If you shift and then the left hip is lifted too early, you have to use the arms. Try to swing hard using the leg. If this is something really heavy, you cannot use the arms only, right? You have to use the body. Try to swing it. So think that you have this upper body is mainly rotating. In order to drive the upper body here, you have to use these muscles to turn the whole upper body. Okay. So engage these muscles, and that has to come from the leg action. The body is turning too early. No, the body is turning too early. Here you have this mismatch here. Go here. I exaggerate a little bit.
I'm moving the chest too early?
Yeah, but instead, look at this. You have to pay attention to the whip motion. This is the key. So whip motion is coming from the body action. Let it go, and let it go. If you have a swing in your backyard, let's say, you're riding the swing, somebody is pushing you in the back, wait until this is done, and then push, and push. The same thing. You have to have a mature backswing. Good wind up here, wait until you're ready, and then let it go, instead of quickly opening the body. Okay, so you have to have enough time to let it go all the way here, and then your body is turned quite a bit this way, and then by turning the body, you are throwing the arms and club. So mature backswing, good wind up, minimize the bending. That's better timing. Yes, better timing. Let it go. Still this is coming down, and then your body is going here, and then this is following behind. Instead, let's try this. Keep your right arm on your belt, and then use the left arm. So during the backswing, you reach out here. This is reach out position. Okay. So, but here, remember the body posture is this one here, but reverse pivot posture. And then you have to have good shoulder turn. From this, on the way down, by turning the body, throw the arms. Throw the left arm. Throw. Really, it's a throw. You are just lifting your arm here. You are not throwing. Relax the arm, relax the arm. Turning is not important here. Your intention try to turn a lot. But rather, if your goal is to throw the frisbee to the target, this is the action, right? You have to really throw the arms, throw the left arm toward the target by using the body turn. It's just the opening, the whole thing. Just the opening the body like this. So you're not really, you have to shift first and then throw. So here, while you are shifting, do not open the pelvis, okay? So from this position, as you shift, this is recentering motion. As you shift, keep it there. And then at once throw. Again. Better. Now the timing is better. Using the leg action, throw, yes. And then, as you throw and then finish nicely here. So you have to maintain good balance here. Throw and then finish here. Instead of, you can flex the elbow like this. So throw and then here, instead of, because this part, you have to slow down the body. So accelerate the body and then decelerate the body in the finish, right? So there's no reason to put a lot of effort here. So the actual action is happening here. Throw. In order to throw, you have to actually develop speed here. Using the speed, you are letting it go. Instead of trying to swing all the way here. Okay, again. Have the feel of throwing the left arm toward the target. Again. Yeah, in doing that, you have to really use the lower body to throw the arm. Now, both arms. Go up here and then throw. Again. Really throw the arms. Throw the arms, yes. Yes. So I want you to engage your lower body to really turn the upper body instead of just opening the body early. Here, when you are shooting an arrow, develop tension, sufficient tension here, let it go. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not doing this. Rather, let it go. So, good wind up. Wait and then let it go at once. Unleash it. You're sliding the pelvis and then dropping this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of pushing, but I'm sliding.
Yeah, going this. But here, let it go. You are really throwing the arms using the legs here. Instead of, if your pelvis moves early, opens early, it's all arm. And you have to drop the elbow down. So give enough time at the top. Give enough time, let it go. Give enough time, let it go. Yes, that's better. Let it go. Let it go. And again, it's not about pulling here, rather throwing. You're pulling the right arm. So that's why as you pull, your body opens here. And then you have the second motion here. you have two-stage motion, and then try to do this. But instead, from here, throw at once. One at once. So it's more, let's have this image here. So as you turn both ways, as you turn this way, try to open the left shoulder actively here. This way, try to open the right shoulder actively. So you are basically opening here and then opening here instead of pulling this side in. Okay? So the downswing, instead of pulling this side down, try to move this side out. So this side out, this side out, okay. This side out.
So just focus on the lead shoulder.
Good time at the top. Let it go. Oh, we are rushing. Have more time. Let it go. Give enough time. Let it go. Yes. Let it go. Let it go. Wait. No. Wait. The shoulder turn has to wait until this is completed. Okay. You are starting the shoulder turn before this is completed.
So it's still moving back, and I'm trying to pull it forward.
So in the backswing, your image should be just adding additional turn here instead of quickly coming down. Okay. Add additional turn in the backward direction in the backswing. Yes, exactly. Swing. Swing, yes. Now you can use the body to promote this upper body turn. Because you start the shoulder turn early before this is completed, that's why you have this here. Then pelvis has to move early, and then here you use the arms. But when you wait until this is done, complete turn here, and then let it go at once. Complete turn, and then let it go. You're a big guy, you have good muscles here. You have to use those muscles to promote a good upper body turn. Again, swing back and forth. Swing, 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 swing. And then also on the way down, downswing, instead of early opening, try to bring the arms down without opening. So go up here, from here, just come down and then finally open the body instead of let it go. Yeah, it's one motion. Let it go and then bring it this way, a bit leftward, yes. Yeah, so just with this, your swing pattern has changed completely.
Yeah.
It's like a heaven and earth difference. Okay, so yeah, and then the start was your dance. Yeah. You were being able to use the legs. That started the whole thing. But still, because of your swing pattern, you're shifting and then pulling this because it's coming behind here. But now you are adjusting the timing as well, simply because you have more time up here. Mm-hmm. When you rush, when the body is not ready, when you rush, then always you have mistiming. But when you wait enough and then let it go, enough and let it go, release, release. Okay? So now we'll go to the so-called step drills, but as you swing, there's a way to control the tempo by saying a phrase or something, or the name. So, Vijay Singh. Vijay. Exaggeration here. Vijay and Singh. That way you can have more time. Or generally, Korean names are good for this, so because Korean first names have 2 syllables. So, Young-hoo Kwon. So we have typically a single syllable for the last name and the 2 for the first name. So it's perfect.
Kim.
Young-Woo Kwon, or Siu Kim, or Kyung-Hoon Lee, or Wei Yang, who's the first PJ major champion as a Korean.
Was
But
that KH Lee that was in here recently?
KH, yeah, KH was here last week.
I saw the video on that.
Yeah, he will come back soon. But so when you say that, it'll help you to adjust the timing. Let me record this whip swing back and forth, but make sure you have enough time at the top, and then really use the lower body, and then let it go. Okay. All right. Ready, go. Swing. Good time at the top. Let it go. Swing. No rush. Swing. Swing. Make the backswing a bit faster. Swing. Backswing. Backswing faster. Faster backswing will give you good wind up. Yeah. Okay. So the timing is now a lot better. You see, you can now use the body to let it go.
Swing plane's pretty consistent too. Felt like.
Although still you have tendency of a flat backswing, but
Yeah. I just years of not having my arms up high.
yeah. Now let's go to the club swing. Oh, you have the same
I do.
drive ahead to mine. Okay. Now let's swing the club back and forth, as if you are swinging an orange whip over the rope. But again, the same idea. Give good wind up and then let it go. Ready, stage 3, go. Ready, stage 3, go. Full stage 3, mini stage 3, and irregular. Go. Full, mini, and regular. Go.